Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. PDP alleges invention, intimidation of Edo voters by soldiers. My people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. A very warm big thank you to you. Thanks for your massive support. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you so much, my people. Yes, so this is what is happening now as we speak. We reported to you yesterday that a lot of soldiers has been recently, moving into Adams Oshiomhole's property in Edo State, and PDP is calling that the government should look into it, calling on Buhari, saying, why are there so many soldiers in Edo State all of a sudden guarding Oshiomhole's property? What is the problem? These soldiers needs to be in Southern Kaduna and areas of the country where people are lacking security, and there are issues with true security in the country, rather than putting all these people in Adams Oshiomhole's property. What is with this influx of soldiers into Edo State, and they are all going into Adams Oshiomhole's property? By the way, the presence of those soldiers already intimidating people, taking a cross interview and discussing with the people across the state, a cross session of interview. People are saying they are scared. They see soldiers all of a sudden, battalion of soldiers coming. We reported to you, and we also gave you the live video of soldiers coming into Edo State. Battalion of soldiers. Apparently they said that it was alleged that they are coming from Lagos State, and they are all coming into Adams Oshiomhole's property. And people are wondering, does Adams Oshiomhole need such security? Don't forget that the IG of police has also said that there'll be no security for Adams Oshiomhole, Governor Gordon Obaseki, and Ize Iyamu. How come Adams Oshiomhole is having influx of soldiers coming to his property in Edo State? Anyway, PDP says this is a form of invention and intimidation of the Edo voters because of the presence of massive number of police in Edo State. Let's get into the news and get all the details. PDP alleges invention, intimidation of Edo voters by soldiers. Barely 4 days to the September 19 governorship election in Edo State, the leadership of the People Democratic Party has raised concerns over an alleged mobilization of the streets of Benin by soldiers ahead of the governorship election. We've been seeing soldiers all over the streets, all over, too numerous to mention, unlike before. They are all over the place. PDP stated this through its Publicity Secretary Chris, who disclosed this to newsmen in a press briefing, said the soldiers in camouflage with military vehicles stormed at the entrance gate of the Benin residence of the former national chairman Adams Oshiomhole, roamed the streets in various manners as trying to intimidate the Edo voters. He therefore called on the Chief of Army Staff and Commander, Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, to prevail on the former APC national chairman to stop the use of soldiers as part of his security details. We cannot ascertain whether these soldiers or the ones they have been keeping on the Oshiomhole's house at Iyahu for security of the whole state or for just for Adams Oshiomhole. Equally, they accuse the APC national leader and former Lagos State Governor Bola Tinubu of plot to buy votes and circumvent the will of Edo people in favor of the APC candidate Ize Iyamu with the alleged 300 million gotten from local government chairman in Lagos. They urged the party supporters not to relent when provoked not to relent when provoked, but to keep calm. That is the strategy of the opposition, seeing the election is going PDP way, is to resort to violence and to have the election postponed at all means and at all costs. He also tasked the National Independent Electoral Commission, INEC, and security agencies to stay within the limit of their oath of office to ensure the election is not only free and fair, but credible, and the people trust them and can depend on them. Well, my people, this is the new normal now in Edo State, where we have soldiers, and all the soldiers, the battalion of soldiers are coming straight into Adams Oshiomhole property. How come they are coming to protect only one man in the state? If there is need for security in Edo State, how come there is only Adams Oshiomhole? He's not even the governor of the state. These are many questions people are asking. So the people of Edo State are asking, why are all these soldiers in Edo State? Okay, we agree we are not at war. That's fine. Then why are they all being concentralized in Adams Oshiomole's residence? What about the other citizens in the country? This is what goes on in Nigeria, where some people are treated like they are the high and mighty, while other people are looked down upon. Adams Oshiomhole, was the former governor of Edo State, but we know his interest in this election. He's not the only former governor of Edo State. We have Igbenedion, we have Oyego, we have other people who have been governors in Edo State that are still alive, healthy and all that, but they are not imposing themselves into the election. All they are doing, they are being, they are being advisors, they are being big brothers, they are being what they should be, to speak to the people. Take, for instance, the former national chairman before Adams Oshiomhole, Mr. Oyego, is advising the people, vote for your conscience, vote for good governance, vote for transparency. That is what he's saying. He's not imposing himself on anybody. Yes, we know that he's an APC man, but at the same time, he's not imposing himself on the people. This is what he should be, where an elder behave himself as an elder so that he can be what? He can be respected and looked after. The way Adams Oshiomhole is going, if Governor Gordon Obaseki wins this election, he will go into election, he will go into political oblivion. I'm telling you, because his relevance will just be downgraded. There is a way you comport yourself. Even if you are supporting a candidate, you don't have to say it outright there or be moving all around and all that. It's not like you would not support, but there's a way to do it, to be an elder, to be respected, to be yourself, rather than just displaying all around and showcasing and leading to being insulted. Adams Oshiomhole is not a young person. He's 68 years old. So by this time, he's a grandfather, he's a father, he's somebody that should be respected, loved, cherished, and look at to, and people should be able to look and say, oh, this is what I'm intending to do. What do you think? What's our opinion? People should be able to listen to him, go to him for advice, rather than see him as a revengeful person, someone who is seeking vengeance at all costs, somebody who wants his pound of flesh at all costs. This will only not drive, hate and turn the kind of person you are around, but it will also make people not respect you. Guys, what do you think? The elections is hours to go. Yes, so precisely 4 days from today. Please vote and vote wisely. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.